And I had finished all my jobs with the career agents. We were completely done at the State War Academy. There was nothing left else for us here. So now we needed to get more inventory. We could view the market details of the antimatter charge S. We could see the cheapest price in the station. We could buy four more thousand of them. If we needed more, we could come back to pick up some more. We could always find more ammunition at all these stations. So we could deposit them into the hangar. Now where Merlin was ready to go. We learned all about exploring, but we wouldn't need exploring just yet. Antimatter charge S, aren't they? There we go. So now we're ready to go to New Horizons. The agency. We're looking for mission agents. We were gonna start with security agents. There was a security agent 2 jumps away for the Spacelane patrol. Effective standings with her were 0, with the Spacelane patrol were 0, with the Caldari state were 0.73. Because we already did we did these career missions for the Caldari state. So the State War Academy, our reputation should be pretty high, right? What's our standing with the State War Academy? 3.51 with the State War Academy. We should have effective standing with these guys now, pretty good, 2.73, although they probably won't give us missions again. So the State War Academy, we should probably start getting some reputation with the Spacelane patrol. So we headed out, we set the destination. We went to go meet Panacea Era for the Spacelane patrol and gain up our reputation there with those federations.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Eventually I had arrived at my destination, the Spacelane Patrol Logistics Support Center.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Then arriving at the station, we met the agent. The agent said, "I just received an emergency communication from an insider in the Coiffe Corporation. Perhaps you've heard of them, the single biggest soft drink manufacturer in the galaxy? Yes, they're a filthy Galante corporation, but the political clout that garnered after the peace brokering in the Broken Furnace then gave them some pull, even in our space. Anyway, Coiffe has been secretly developing a new soft drink called Coiffe Unleashed that they say will revolutionize the entire soft drink industry. They've been developing it here because since this isn't their corporate headquarters, news of their efforts would be less likely to leak out. But only hours ago, one formula was stolen. Security records show that a Coiffe employee, a guy named Quince Nimurada, has left the station with the top secret formula in his possession. Coiffe representatives believe that he might be on his way to try to sell or deliver the formula to one of Coiffe's competitors, and have offered a reward for the recovery of the formula. We could make big points if we could find Nirmida. We were able to track him for a while. We've just heard that he's now in the Tranea system. I'll upload the coordinates to your neocom, stop him before he meets his contact, and bring back the formula. Oh, and make sure you keep this to yourself. Coiffe doesn't want it to go out this formula even exists." So we left the station to go recover the formula. We had to recover it. We knew we had to help these people. They needed all of our help. So we continued through the Stargate to the Tyrannia system. Upon arriving to our destination, we had seen the thief. We had seen Quint's Numeratta. He was right in front of us. We had to track him down. Could we lock him down? Oh, we had mercenaries. There was people guarding him with his stolen recipes. We had to take down his guardians, the mercenary rookies. What were they? This is a mercenary who obviously started out as a professional. Most mercenaries are not hostile unless they're on a specific mission to eliminate you or view you as a threat. Caution is advised when approaching such vessels, however, as they are normally armed and dangerous, threat level moderate. So we took out the mercenary rookies that were guarding the secret recipe that he was trying to sell. Got the small remote armory for 2,000. We did loot enemies for 7,000. We got a microwave. Got some metal scraps. Now we continued through the acceleration gate. We had to track down this thief, get back the recipe. There's more mercenary rookies waiting beyond. There was also a landing pad. So we had to destroy the mercenaries guarding him. We had to take out Quince first before he got away again. This would be where we would take him out. We would stasis web fire him. Oh, we need to get within 10,000 kilometers. So he would not be getting away. We had destroyed the thief's vessel. We had recovered the recipe. We just had to go collect it. And we swiftly took out all of his defenders, the mercenary rookies that were defending this thief. We had recovered the Quafe Unleashed recipe. Where were we going to be able to make it, these guys? There was way too many of them. Our shield recharge bays were empty. We didn't have any energy to recharge any of our shields. We had to be careful here. There's only 2 more left, though. Then the mercenary leader was just left. The mercenary leader, oh wow. This is the mercenary fighter. Its faction alignment is unknown. It may be aggressive depending on its assignment. Threat level high. We looted some more infernal light missiles. Maybe we could use those. So the mercenary leader had to close the distance on him. Soon, the mercenary leader would fall, just like the rest. Then our mission would be complete. The mercenary leader would have super sick loot for us, hopefully. With the Quafe Unleashed formula back in our possession, we return back to the home station. These encoded reports contain highly sensitive information from the Quafe Corporation regarding the chemical makeup of their new product, Quafe Unleashed. Nice work, but I wonder why the formula has the psychoactive drug in it? Well, never mind. Sometimes it's best not to know. So they're putting drugs in the drinks. So now our reputation's higher, right? Reputation, effective standing, 0.7. Effective standing with the Spacelane Patrol, 0.03. So now we just had to keep doing more missions for you. What was the next task? The next task that we had to do, break through wall. We discovered a small repair station in Shuriken. By itself, the station is no issue, but when our patrol scanned the sky, they detected pirates in the area. The particular repair station is owned by a local mercenary gang that allows felonious individuals to dock there. They are therefore aiding and abetting the known criminals. I would like you to do us all a favor and remove this repair station from existence. It's not registered in the government's official database, and it's being used to break the law. There's all the information that I need to authorize the decisive action against it. It may be guarded, so be careful. Find the repair station at the location your agent gives you and attack and destroy it. It may or may not be guarded. Upon reaching the pocket in space, everything was calm. There was nobody guarding the repair station. So we proceeded to afterburn towards it. The repair station, due to their amazing cost effectiveness and the speed at which they can be built, these repair outposts are seeing greater and greater use among travelers who need to be able to stay mobile in dangerous territory. So we fired upon the repair station. And then a whole bunch of pirates and point defense guns showed up. So it was being guarded. The repair station was being guarded, so we destroyed the repair station as quickly as we could. And then we decided if we wanted to go dock up at the station, we need to destroy the station. So the reinforcements would not get here in time. We would be able to destroy the station before they could show up. That is perfect. So now the repair station has been destroyed. So now we can return our mission as complete. So many mercenary fighters. Excellent. The repair station will aid pirates and the outlaws no more. Corporate records. You look pretty green to me, youngster. Still, we've got a situation here. Maybe you can help us out. We continued to run missions for the Spacelane Patrol and for Panessa, who was running with them. Soon, our reputation would be completely up with them, and then we could move on to other creators that needed the help in our galaxy, needed help out there in the galaxy. As Pithy invaders, we arrived at the next place. We had to recover the documents from the cargo container. The cargo container was just up ahead. Just in case the pirate invaders tried to stop us, we already had them locked on. They were locking onto us. We had to lock onto the cargo container and get the cargo container before they could get to it. Retrieve the documents, 21,000 minutes. We had retrieved the documents. Now, we were going to deal with the pirates. These encoded reports hold extremely sensitive information regarding Isucone Corporation holdings and infrastructure. They must be defended at all costs. So we approached the Pithy invaders. Took all of them out. There's a lot of pyroxers and scordites in Valdespar. Maybe we'd have to come back and mine that later. But not in the Venture. Maybe the Venture would be good, we just need mining upgrades. Every job that we completed for the Spacelane Patrol increased our reputation further. 0.58, 0.7. Now she was 0.8. 0.84. 0.1. What was the next mission? Yes, certainly, we do have something for you.
Warp drive active. Capacitor is empty.
The pirates in that sector of space were way too strong. We had to upgrade our guns. We got the 150mm railgun. It had the longest range. And then we got the iron charges. It had the longest range, 60% range. So we equipped those on our Merlin, because we could not take the damage those guys were doing. It was way too difficult. That was the time when we first had our very first struggle in the game. We could not fly and defeat the enemies with ease. They were just becoming too ridiculous. Eventually, in 5 hours, eventually in 4.5 hours, we would be able to fly the Comrade. And then we would have our own bigger ship, Caldari Destroyer, required skills, 4 hours, 38 minutes. Later today, we will be able to fly that, but for now, we got the iron charges with the 155mm gun. Before, our guns were 500 to 2,500 range. Now they're 21 kilometers to 27 kilometers range. Wow, it's like 10 times the range. No, more than 10 times. For the base one, it is more. Jeez, wow. So that's going to help out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we were able to attack the enemies from a distance. We didn't have to go up close and risk our lives. We could just use the market to buy everything. We had the charges. We had everything equipped. Ready to go try again. We had returned to this point in space where we were defeated so many times. The corporate visionaries, they were just up ahead. We had to keep our distance, so we wanted to take on these ones first, the ones farther away from the pack. Then we'd go for those ones later. Or the corvettes are completely open. Nobody's guarding the corvettes. Although we should try to take these out first. So now we could group all of our guns actually, so they're all in the first spot. 21 kilometers to 27 kilometers. Much better than what we had before. So now all we had to do was keep at range 25 kilometers. Or keep at range 20 kilometers, that's alright. No, 25 kilometers. Keep as far far away as possible from these guys. So then we moved in. As soon as we got within 27 kilometers, we fired. Then we made a evasive maneuver to the left. We had to keep our distance. Now, we had the advantage. We didn't have to run right into the enemies. Oh, we were being targeted by the guys over here. We had to be careful. These guys had defeated us before. Now, we were going to be the ones to defeat them, hopefully. Made evasive maneuvers to fly away from them so they could not close their distance on us. We activated the afterburners just once, just so we could get farther away. We needed to stay within 21 to 27 kilometers, preferably. They would not be able to hit us. Yes, they could not hit us from this range. Their weapons were all close range weapons, so we would be able to hit them. They would not be able to hit us. This would be the perfect situation. We'd have to slow down a little bit. Let's go. Let's try to match their speed. Whatever their speed is, we could match what theirs was. Try to stay. And then these pirates would soon fall. They would be trying to corner us. Eventually another one of the pirates would fall. Should have fallen after that shot. No, his armor, his hull has more defense. Another pirate has fallen. There's only a few more left. Eventually we could turn back to go towards them. There wasn't nearly as many as there was before. Though we did have to stay within 21 kilometers away from the enemies, so we could not close our distance just yet. And then eventually it was just the transport ships left. They were the only ones remaining. We had to make our way towards them. That was our main objective. We took out the defending fleets. Now all that was left transport ships had so much armor on them. They were heavily armored compared to our guns, but I guess our guns were not even really good guns. Transport ships. Eventually one of the transport ships fell. Then it was just the other transport ship left. Wow. It turns out the transport ships did have their own defense weapons, though they seemed ineffective against our Merlin. I don't think they were hitting us most of the time. Actually found out the railguns, they do work good within 5,000 range, so maybe if it's within this range we could hit them. Optimal range within. Even closer it seems to hit them. Maybe it's just because the transport ship is so huge. Eventually the second transport ship would fall. We'd be able to loot whatever was inside. If there was anything inside. We already looted the militants from the other company. Wow. This one exploded differently, didn't it? So now we could afterburn towards the loot and try to see if it had anything. And then go get this conjurer, converter, wreck, blood, small wreck, see what was inside there. So we got more militants. Now we got 20 militants. There's metal scraps in a small automated structural restoration center. We would have to train for 17 minutes to be able to use it. But our mission was complete. We could return to the agent.
Warp drive active.
This was going to be the start of our career career in space, beyond the career agents, beyond the tutorial. We go wherever we want. Where we want to go is to help out all the agents who need help out in the galaxy. And if there is an agent out there that needs our help, that is available to us, we will accept their help. Smuggler interaction, complete the mission. Standing one up, 0.451. Wow. 1.4% are standing one up amazingly with this agent. Pretty soon. Not bad. Get back to me later for another assignment, will you? What is your next assignment? Panacea, Erware. You look pretty green to me, youngster. Still, we got a situation here. Looks like the one we did at Grin Corporate Records. They've been stolen again. So now, our reputation was just going up. 0.18, 1.43. Does it go up to 10 at the most? Eventually, this would be our journey to working with the Spacelane Patrol. Eventually, Spacelane Patrol would know us by our first name. They would remember us as the legendary Sky Warrior who helped out the Spacelane Patrol in their time of need. There's probably many more security agents around the galaxy that needed our help. For other places like the Modern Finances probably needed our help in the Hawasauda Corporation. Another Spacelane Patrol. This agent probably needs our help too, him specifically. Maybe the Caldari Navy needs our help. But then beyond security agents, there's also distribution agents we have to look into, where we just fly and deliver things all across the world. 6 jumps. Thought there was a distribution agent within 2 jumps. Yes, there is. Okay, it's good to set it within 2 jumps so you know what's in. So we just got 100,000 ISK for dealing with the pirates before. Any distance within 2 jumps. And then we could go show information. We could see what is there standing with this agent. We could show you, see what is there standing. We don't have any standing with this agent or this faction. So we need to get standing with these agents and with these factions. There's also mining agents for if you want to go mining with the Core Complexion Incorporated. So you get your reputation up with him and his faction. And the Caldari Steel. If you're looking for mining, probably one of the mining agents help you with industrial R&D agents. Advanced agents that can help you industrialists in materials research. Lay-Dye Corporation. Core Complexion Incorporated. Aren't they the same thing? There's so many agents around the world. We will help all of them. For if we are not Sky Warrior or Sky Dragon, one of the two,